Good evening, folks. It's 1913 on the 11th day, 4th month, 2022. This is Rob D from Liverpool, England. What I'm looking at here is Thursday, my time, at 5 a.m., and the impact it's going to have on New Orleans. This is a major flooding event that's being planned. I mean, that's not a little bit. All this drains into this river. This is the mighty Mississippi. And if we flood up here, and it races down, and we add more rain to it, this is going to be catastrophic. And I'm going to show you now the weather plan from Memphis on down. It's looking pretty bad, actually. Watch this come through. Okay, this is not a little bit of rain. It's some heavy lightning being planned. Yeah, that's what those little dots are, lightning. So you can expect hail. You can expect tornadoes and everything that goes with it. All right, so we're going to roll this. Then I'll show you accumulations and why I say what I say. So already here on Monday, this river here up here is getting it. Right, there's Memphis right here. There's some heavy cells of rain coming through into the river. And it's going to come down. It's going to race toward New Orleans. Now it's got a day or so to get there. Watch. You're going to keep saturating Memphis. So Memphis, you're in a lot of trouble. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of trouble for you. And I'll show your total accumulations afterwards. Well, this moisture whipping up from the Gulf into this air here from that pocket that came down of cold air is now going to really make your weather volatile. Now this coming over from Texas into Louisiana on Wednesday, right? Now it's right along the river here. And that's Wednesday. That big pocket came through, flooding your lowlands, flooding people's lives. Oh my. And look at this storms coming through here. This is a major weather event for the United States. This is very dangerous. I can't stress that enough, how prepared you need to be if you're in the path of these storms. And look how much area it's covering. I'm going to backwards it up again, or rewind, call what you will. So look how much area is affected by this. Look like there's some snows in Colorado. I think that cold air will feed this. That is a huge amount of energy all the way across the entire United States. From the upper peninsula of Michigan on down. It's very severe. In these peak storms like this, St. Louis, look, that you're planning to get on Thursday, this is big. That's a big downpour. This is in Mills. Learn what they mean. Oh my, this is really bad. And I saw this and gave a verbal warning this morning. And it's coming across. Come Thursday, you guys got the whole Mississippi has had it. It has had its waters full. And it's coming down to New Orleans. Yep. And it looks like some kind of geo move is stalling the storm according to the plan. I'm just going to roll this right back out to sea. Oh my. I'm going to be keeping a good eye on this to watch how the next rads manipulate this storm as it gets rolling. Because to make this storm, they're going to have to blast off over here near Lubbock, Oklahoma City. These are going to have to, next rads are going to have to influence this storm. Big blasts from Houston can be expected. Look at this coming up here for the Carolinas. Not cool, Myrtle Beach. Just in time for your weekend, huh? Yep. Bit of bad weather coming there in North Carolina, South Carolina. Back out we go. Roll tape. I'm just gonna let this roll while I sip my coffee for a moment, get my voice back. See how more rain there popped up? New Orleans. This is the setup for a flood. I've watched them do it in Australia now for a month. Flood up here, let the water run down, and flood it down where the water is at its heaviest. Oh my, you poor folks, you're in for a heck of a week. One heck of a week. Well, we got some snows coming through up here. Come on, spring is sprung here. But you know, geoengineering is any season, any time. Very volatile weather, USA. Very, very volatile weather. Now the setup for the cam. Now I'm just going to stop it. Oh my God. And again, we'll hit the Mississippi River again on Sunday. Look at this. Memphis again. St. Louis again. Kansas City. Omaha. This line of storms is bad. You can end up with blizzard conditions across the United States up here. It would not surprise me at all. Look at this flow. The moist air coming in from in here. Oh, this is a recipe for disaster when this hits the coast here. Not good, not good at all. So I wanted to at least show you. Look at this snow in Pennsylvania, New York. That's going to kill the fruit crop while all the flowers are on the trees, isn't it? I just went there. This is very bad. So you guys got to be prepared for tornadic activity, for hailstones. You have to be prepared for power outages that could last a while. If you have all these things power out from here to here, and all of them need transformers, there's only just so many to go around. Look at that just went through Myrtle Beach. I mean, through Virginia Beach and Ocracoke Island. These are the Outer Banks. Kitty Hawk, where the first flight supposedly happened. That's a much debated thing, actually. Atlantic City. There you go, Bruce. Geoengineer is the boss now. You guys, oh my, look at New York. That's a lot of rain over Long Island. That's what that stretch is there. Long Island Sound. There's a lot of rain coming, folks. This is a really major event for the United States. Let's look at some of the accumulations that we got going on. So over the next 12 hours, and that's just really the only hot spot, and then 12 hours after that, in 3 days, you've copped it. Whole middle of the United States. We're talking big rains. Lake Charles, 91. So between this day here with the nothing and this day here with the something, and within 5 days, all the way into New Orleans, all the way down the Mississippi, all along Memphis, 100, 110 millimeters. Millimeters. That's not oneness to do those to those people. No one's getting the arc incited. Let's continue along to the 10-day. And you see how I'm worried about the Mississippi River? You see why? I'm seeing these totals. All this rain is going to come toward here. This is the catchment. And when it floods very wide. In Memphis, you're in my warning. I'm actually going to add you to the title of the video when I put it on YouTube. Oh my, here we go again, folks. Land grab. Land grab time. Let's see what else we got here. Weather radar for right now currently is pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. I'll show you. Big blast just came from out there. Bzzzt. Cuba. Let's see, I'll get you 6 hours and roll it. Yeah, Memphis, you are already getting on the edge of it now. I'm going to cover this tonight. I'm going to keep an eye, and if I bust any of the next rads beaming this thing, I'm on it. Okay? Count on me. When harm is coming, I'm going to show up. And at least I gave you a proper warning. I hear that you finally did get a weather warning a couple hours after I issued my verbal this morning. I imagine Mike Morales will be right on this storm. This is bad. Look at these hook trails here. You can expect tornadic activity with this storm here. Cherry Valley more in the way of where the danger would be. Look at all the lightning here in Jonesboro. Oh my. You're cashing in. Not good, not good at all, folks. Let's slow that down. Still got to get my mouse speed down. It's nice having a Desco. St. Louis, boy, did you just cap it. Look at that. Let's have a look at through Jonesboro. That is a very dangerous storm, Memphis. Very dangerous storm. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned for it. Let's go to the 1 hour. Because that energy could come down into this at any time. Batten down the hatches, Memphis. You're going to get it. Can I issue you a tornado? I don't want to say warning because there's not one on the ground that I know of, but all the conditions are ripe for tornado for here. Oh my God. I got to get my other maps up onto this computer. I don't have my favorites logged in. So that's an extremely dangerous storm. Springfield, you got a lot of lightning too through here. See what the chem looks like. It's very whited out. Most of what they did to them would have been done the day before. Yeah, look at the chem over Arkansas. That line right there that we're seeing through here is this line through here. So there's all your seasonings to make the storm that they cooked up for you. Clinton. I'm not gonna go there. I already said Arkansas. Lots of chem bombs and spread out chem. Boom, 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 go the plumes over Ravenden, Cherokee Village. Chem, oh my. Yeah, are there any chemtrails there? I'd say there's a couple. Tic-tac-toe and everyone loses. Oh my God. What they're getting ready to do to y'all is evidenced here in the sky. Look at this. Look at the chem here, Kentucky. Nashville. Wicking the moisture up in the air from these forests. And way down in Bowling Green, the nastiest skies I've ever seen. And a man in Kentucky ain't lucky when you got skies like that. Madisonville, Louisville, taking a bat to all of us. Cincinnati. This isn't just a little bit of area covered by a chemtrail here, folks. Not just a little bit of area at all. I'll do this one for you. I'll do it in miles. You want to go from here to here. So that I'm gonna include this one. Even just right there, 97,000 square miles. 97.5. And if I include all these little bits down here, you get over 100,000. And when you're seeing that, and I'm seeing this, that's the setup for a disaster. That's a man-made storm. That's undeniable proof. The chemtrails are about to fuel the demise of a whole bunch of people's happinesses. A whole bunch of childhoods are about to be how dared by the people who dare. By the people who dare. My goodness, this is bad. Oh, I've already done that one. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Let's just take that back. And that was yesterday. And the day before, it was just energy insertion. All microwaves. Bzzzt. Getting fried. Cleared the air out and got it ready for y'all. They sprayed the Gulf. So really most of your action occurred this day. And what's occurring on the 11th today is fairly unseeable on this image here. So whited out. But I can show you microwaves here. Look at El Dorado. Bzzz, rumblefish. Doesn't that look like old fish meat? Well, you feeling cooked yet? Feeling like a nacho? Nachitoches. And Alexandria. Got a little bit of a square form there, a little bit of an energy insertion to cause a rotation. Absolutely. Fueling the demise of people in Louisiana. Absolutely. Flooding the Mississippi River. Yep. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Bzzzt. Mississippi. These fish under here ain't enjoying this too much, are they? I imagine not. I imagine not. And Houston, you are the problem. Square over here. Sugarland. That's not such a sweet sight for me to see at all. You have to excuse me, voice is going. Yeah, I see some badness coming. Not good at all. Definitely evidence of a chem bomb plume through here. Evenly spaced plumes. Bzzz, and frying's going on. So they've inserted the chemicals that have left a cloud trail. That one here almost looks like a hand. Is Will Smith smacking us again up here? Smack daddy false flag, eh? Selling a freaking treatment for a alopecia. Yeah, I know what I just said in Italian. Look at Greenville. Not so green today. What you call it? Whiteoutville. Sunflower, my ass. Van Gogh never painted skies that look like this. He didn't. The square in the haze here. In this plasma cloud. Look at the crap on the edge that's feeding this into Kentucky. Knoxville, Tennessee. Mountains of North Carolina, Tennessee. Georgia. South Carolina. My stomping grounds, Mount Mitchell. One of the tallest peaks on the east coast of the United States. First thing to get sunlight in the U.S. But besides the Washington Monument at the very top, it's Ben Stone gets the light first. That's a fact. Bzzz, getting fried in the Union. Charleston was there's the university there. It was Mary Baldwin College. The Squirrels. Yep. My mother got a degree from there. To Prestonburg. This is disgusting. It's so hard for me to keep describing this. New York, you're going to cop in. Got some of your seasonings in the air already. Not naturally occurring cloud formations off the coast of New York City and New Jersey and Long Island. The Amityville Horror Show is going on right now, today. Right now. It's your tomorrow. What are you going to decide to do about this? What are we going to do to say no to the Paris Accords that have absolutely planned to flood you guys out? That have shown me here that within 10 days you get in a biblical amount of rain. Right? And this is not cool. Not cool at all. When geoengineering kills. And this will. Some people won't get this warning. A whole lot of cattle is out here in these areas that needs to be brought to higher ground and be provided for. Have their water, have their food, have them ready. Don't let them steal our meat away from us and force all this fake food on us. Toxified, liquefied, God only knows what. Memphis, you're in trouble. I'm sorry to say it. Batten down the hatches. If you're in the low-lying areas, get the fuck out. Looks like this side of the river is your safest spot. But, you know, that can change at any time according to our oppressors' wantings and needs. Somebody might say, hey, I want this pasture land here. Drop a little extra. Blow a levee out. Right? That's all it takes to flood a city. Blow one of these levees out. Because the flood waters coming down is what flooded New Orleans last time when they had the big one. And this is not good. Not good at all. A lot of low-lying areas here are going to be underwater. And these will be underwater. See it? Please be safe. Please get the warning out. Please. Please, please. Let's pray for these folks. Let's think our good energies toward them. And you ain't looking too good, California. I'll have a quick look. Oh my God, what are they doing to y'all? Oh my. When's this happening? Yeah, you Cali. Sorry, you guys keep saying when they're gonna end your drought. I think it just did 3 days and not much. 2 days after that, boom, California. So I'm gonna be keeping an eye on this one. Looks like we got a big event going on simultaneously here. It's gonna bear watching. Then within 10 days, it's spread all over. Red, and the lakes will get full. Oh, this sucks. Chem bombs suck. Geoengineering sucks. 5 days away, they won't even have the seasonings up yet. Hurricane season and storm season. This is yesterday. Oh my God. Would you look at the guilt? Jesus fucking Christ. Crime scene Sacramento. Crime scene Stockton. Crime scene San Francisco. Alcatraz has come to you, California. Or should I say California. You've been sprayed like bugs. The gas chamber has come to you, Lake Tahoe. Oh my God. Are you guys smoking grass? You don't look up and see this shit in the valley? Oh my God. Chem bomb sucks. Streamering off. These nanometals are fire accelerants. This is falling out on this forest. These are man-made clouds. This is geoengineering. How many directions of the wind did you have here, Fort Bragg? Not like that. Wind don't just suddenly go, I'm going to come here and take a left. No, that's just not how that works. These are chemtrails. Chemtrails all over the top of you. And on that note, I can't take any more of this. I can't take it. My planet can't take any more of this. Look at her. This is your mother. She's being raped. She's being pillaged. She's being plundered. And people sit back and wonder. I don't have to wonder anymore. Complacency kills. Say no to the Paris Accords. Say no to geoengineering. Say no to your lives being killed. Big love, peace. The whole non-consent.